Coach, what have you been able to see out of Davis Allen as far as his pass catching ability this season?
Yeah, he's got bits. You can see that coming out of Clemson. I thought Leston and their team did an awesome job of just, seeing what his superpower really is. And it's not just that, obviously. He's in both phases. He's doing a really good job. That whole group.
What's his development been like?
It's been good. I mean, he came in as a mature rookie, and did some things, particularly in that back half of the year. You think about the screen he caught versus the ball for a touchdown. Awesome stick China that he caught versus Detroit in the playoff game, amongst other things. And that was his rookie year. So his development has only continued. He's only gotten more and more comfortable. Good player, better person.
Devontae's first touchdown on Sunday was at 13. It seemed like that's really focused on the run. Like, how does that the ability to deploy 13 opens up for other guys on the outside?
Yeah, it's a numbers game, right? So if you're going to stop one thing, you think offensively, I mean, you got the pen in your hand, you can do the other. So, if you roll the box, you have opportunities on the outside with Devontae amongst all our other guys. If you want to play a little bit softer, you have the ability to be 13 personnel and be effective running the football. So, obviously, that was a numbers game on that particular play. I mean, Devontae made it for the play.
Is there anything that stands out about the way that those two communicate, in particular, Devontae, in terms of just scrimmage or practice, whatever?
Yeah, I mean, they had a quick adjustment, I guess you could say, in the game. That's not the first time that they've communicated, verbally and non-verbally as they've been out there on the sideline. But you just got two veterans that have played this game a long time, played really good football for a long time, that understand, the nuances and particularly what we're trying to get done. So it's just growing and growing. That communication, it's been cool to watch.
This offseason, Sean, you wanted to play versatile offense. Have you seen him have fun what that process is like?
I'm sorry, you wanted to.
And work versatile offense?
Yes, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's been a fun process for all of us. I think even our players, that's not that, but just be able to just mix and match it, get more and more people involved. Both just whether they're just on the field or producing from a statistical standpoint. But no, it's been cool. What's cool about our guys, they're unselfish. They love the successes. So if they're not on the field or they're scale back, they love moving that ball forward and seeing their voice.
Do you think this is the best the offensive line has played since you've been here? And if so, is that a health thing, or is that just a continuity thing that they are a solid group now that just knows how to get the job done?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer if I think it's the best. I just think that each week they're continuing to gel and continue to get more and more confidence. They're working well with each other. Again, we've had some mix and matches each and every week, but amongst that group, they believe in each other. They work well with each other. I think Coleman in the middle just provides such great leadership for that group. I think Ryan Wendell has done a terrific job with those guys, just relaying information. He's one of the smartest humans I've been around in terms of coaching. He just says things so easily to absorb the information, so easy to absorb. So I think just all in all, that group has performed well, and I think there's a lot more out there for them. I think each and every week's different in this league, but I think they just continue to go up and get pretty good every week.
Mike, as well as their coaching staff, they know you, they know you guys. Can you describe for you the challenge of that?
Yeah, each and every week's challenging. I mean, and fortunately, but unfortunately, I think a lot of us know a lot of people that we've been going against. Obviously, this one's a little bit different, particularly with Saleh, being with him for the 2 years in New York. But each week's challenging. I guess for these guys, being a divisional opponent, just like Seattle, just like Arizona, just don't really think of either. It's always going to be about our 11 guys, putting them in position to be successful, whatever that might entail. So,
How is there one thing that you take out of the loss to them earlier that, for lack of a better word, on the stage,
yeah, and again, that's obviously that game, and so you can put yourself in that position, right, as a player, as a unit, and teach off that stuff. But wins, losses, draws for Green Bay this year, you can learn from all those situations. So there's plenty in that. And learn a lot from that loss, and learn a lot from the wins. So each week's its own.
You guys have played a lot of tight ends the past 2 weeks at the same time. The last two games
dudes. We're versatile. All 4 of the guys, it's like, who do you want here? It's like, I have trust in all 4 of them. And I should say, we have trust in all 4 of those guys in all the phases: protection, run game, and passing. So each one has their own little uniqueness to them, I guess you could say. But all 4 are versatile. They can do what I just said. So it's been cool to watch. Again, those guys go out, receivers come off the field. Those receivers are pumped to see those guys out there, performing. Because again, they just want to see the Rams move the ball forward 2 points.
What's different about this San Francisco defense without
They don't have one of the best linebackers to play over the last, 10 years, or obviously he hasn't been in for 10, but it's, creeping up there. But their style of play hasn't changed at all. What Fred does from behind the scenes is important. What he does in front of you guys on Sundays, he provides such a leadership, such a mentality of how he goes about, not just coming out the tunnel on Sunday and playing, but the energy he provides on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the energy he provides in the year. That stuff carries over to these guys. Like, you can see a lot of the same traits that Fred had as a young guy that he's instilling into this linebacking core with their unit. So, yeah, he's not out there. Yeah, you want to play, a team when they have their best players, because that's what this league's about. But his presence is definitely still felt there for sure.
Mike, that game wasn't against 49ers, wasn't played so long ago, but does it feel like it has with the way your offense has kind of developed?
Gary, each week is its own, like I said, and so whenever that was, it does feel like it was a long time ago, but shoot, New Orleans feels like a long time ago after you have to dive back into this defense going up to Levi's, so yeah, it was, but here we are, again, another divisional opponent, 5 weeks apart from each other.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.